Olivia, and I will be presenting about Valdez, Alaska today. I think it's the best kayaking in the Pacific. So Valdez is located in Prince William Sound, which is in southern Alaska, and it doesn't have too much of an elevation because it's right on the water. So here's a map of Valdez. You can see this is Prince William Sound, and you have the Chugach Mountains northern of it. And so it's a really big port, and that's what it's most famous for is its oil spill in 1989. But since then it is all cleaned up and it is beautiful as ever. So here's a more zoomed in map of Valdez. It has a nice port and is very organized with good parks and shops and whatnot. And this is what it looks like. It's nestled right in the mountains with that water front port. So Valdez has around double the rain of Boston, and it has temperatures that only reach around 60 degrees Fahrenheit during the summer. So it's much cooler than some other cities, and it has a lot more rain. The annual rainfall is 71 inches, which again is double Boston, and it's double the nation's average. And the annual snowfall is 25 feet, and the nation's average is 12 inches. So it has a lot more snow than most cities. So the higher latitude means that it has a colder temperature year-round, and the light patterns are more dramatic. And it's also on the water, so it has less of a temperature variation. And it's on the leeward side of the Chugach Mountains, so it receives less wind. So it has very dramatic light during the year because it's so north. And so during the summer, it has around 19.5 hours of sunlight, and during the winter, it has only 5.5. So this chart kind of shows how dramatic the change is. That is because it's so north, and because of the axis, it receives a lot more sun when the axis is pointing towards the sun, and that's kind of true with all seasons. So here is a chart from Barrow, Alaska, which is in the very northern tip of Alaska, but I thought it was a good representation because it shows how the sun dips down, but not too much, and it always stays above, like it doesn't turn into night during the summer, but then when it's during the winter, it goes all the way down and isn't up very long. So from an architectural standpoint, because the sun patterns are so dramatic, it's important to capture as much light as possible during the winter, so including a lot of windows is very important. And because it's very cold during the winter and more chilly in the summer, it's good to have good insulation. And then all the snow is probably important to have like an A-frame roof or a house that's built for snow. All right, I'm Olivia, and that's it.